So today marks the anniversary, 25 years, the passing of Florence Griffith Joyner, an American sprinter who holds the women's record for the 100 meters and the 200 meters. Very heralded, and those records are now about 34 years old. I want to say she set them in 1988. She passed, unfortunately, at a very young age. I believe it was 42, maybe 44, after retiring from the sport. She actually was going to make a comeback in 1996 and was injured prior to that. I was not aware of that until recently. All that said, her career has always had question marks behind it because of the durability of her record and how dominant she was. Was she using steroids at the time? Now, I will say she never failed a drug test, and even after death, I believe there were tests run that still said that she had never taken PEDs. Now, that doesn't mean that that's an absolute. It just means that the governing bodies are that's what they reported. But she was dominant in a time where there was a lot of PED usage from many countries, and there was a lot of scandal at that time. What I'm speaking to about her records is not to change them based off of PED rumors. It's the wind. At the time that she ran that 100 meters, it was said that the wind gauge equipment was faulty and that there's a lot of conspiracy around. Did she have too much wind at her back that is legally allowed in track and field? Now, in the time since, generations of women sprinters have chased these records and have not come close. And there have been some women who were taking PEDs themselves, were caught, and they were not close to those records. This is where I'm going with it. That it's not about whether we can prove that she was taking PEDs. It's whether can we scientifically prove that the wind at that time was stronger than allowed. Because if it is, do we adjust it now to a time, or can we adjust it to where women from this point moving forward have a fair shot at actually breaking a record and are literally not just chasing the wind? What are your thoughts on this? Should we look into this, or do you just leave it be and it's just a standalone record that may never be broken? And how does that fare for women athletes now moving forward? Because the ones who have already run and retired and never had a shot at the record, it's just what it is. And some of them may never had a chance to begin with, but don't we at least want the best opportunity to give the sport a chance to progress? Leave me a comment below, and as always, hit the like. You can hit the dislike. I know a lot of people are very adamant about their positions on this topic, and as always, please take it as an invitation to hit the subscribe and share the content. We'll see you guys soon. HWPO, hard work pays off. Impact Athletics Association.